Once it got into the gap, it was always going to be touch and go, and so a couple of boundaries to see him through the first phase of the innings quite confidently. Farhan now into the double figures. Trusted the pitch. He wasn't to the pitch of the ball and sliced the ball past point.
Yeah, just pulled a couple of deliveries a little bit too full. Better. You've got to make sure that you're pitching it at the good length area where you don't allow the batter to drive. On both occasions in the last two boundaries that we saw, both times he went on their fair. So there are opportunities now, not for debutants from Pakistan, but there's opportunities for someone like Afif Hussain to make his mark here. At the moment, Mustafiz Rahman and the attack will be hoping that our ball, he's bowled a lovely channel, a lovely delivery, movement off the surface as well also.
Yeah, he's living dangerously, and so I think Bangladesh can have another one in the slip cotton there. Just going through the shot without...
Much better. A shot of authority from Sadakat. And he picks up his first boundary. Yeah, lovely touch to finish the over. 18 without loss. Sadakat was also a very good shot through the covers.
Yeah, I mean, he shouldn't be worried about this drive, Mustafiz, because he wanted this action. But he had covered the line and struck it well through the offside, Mas. Give him a bit of...
Ramiz, you surprised not to see Babar Azam in the squad? This is Mas Sadakat, player of the series in Asia Cup, Rising Stars. Played for Noakhali Express and BP.
This bilateral. But there's always this fallback position that you need to have in a team. And I think Babar Azam...
He's taken on the fielder, they need a direct hit. And still managed to steal a single. Important for the fielders, the ones especially inside the circle. Madison Mirage is a very good fielder. To make sure that if the ball is towards you, you make sure that don't steal that single. No, just overran it, had to collect it on the side. Maybe that's a couple of seconds there. Otherwise, he was struggling, wasn't he?
Worked so hard to get the team through. Gets it over mid-off for 4. That's a solid blow. Good use of the feet. And surprising Mustafiz. I think that's the other thing that Bangladesh can't afford to do. Become just a little bit one-dimensional. So you've got to just work out this young fellow. He can be belligerent. He can surprise you. Standing out of the crease, and it was a good blow.
Take a few chances. It was aerial in the air, but over the fielder at mid-off. He played that nicely, picked the right one to pick up a boundary. 5 in that over. Pakistan after 6, 24 without loss. Well, Madison Mirage has decided that yes, enough of seam. I'm going to bring myself on. The right arm off spinner. So after the 6th over, spin being introduced. Nicely bowled the arm. It is also a
Abshal batsman. So once he gets in, then he gives you that that daddy 50 or a big 100. That's the advantage that Pakistan carry with Farhan. He doesn't get out at a 20 or a 30 score. No is the call.
Hundreds. Just drop shot. Well, probably have a bit of a chat among the umpire. It looked from up here, it might have just dropped short. Nearly did the trick, the change of bowling. A skipper forcing the batter to play that sweep shot. Okay, we'll have a look upstairs. Dutch Bangla back, decision pending.
To the director, we have an umpire review for fair catch. I've checked the bowler's feet, it's a fair delivery. Can I get your best angle for the catch, please? Just keep rolling it forward for me, please. Here the ball clearly bounces before it makes contact with the hands. Ready to make my decision for the big screen.
There it is, the Nexus spare. Not out, yeah. The ball falling short.
Slashed it outside the off stump. Sahibzada Farhan is looking solid. It's a steady yet a cautious start for Pakistan, and all of a sudden Sahibzada Farhan is finding the rhythm. Very good afternoon, Shaim bhai.
Very good afternoon to you, Mazza. Well, Bangladesh will be reasonably happy in containing Pakistan to a run rate of 4.05 at the moment, and just get into the rhythm and get things moving from now on into the 8th over. They'll be looking to score a little quicker.
Back of a leg this time around from Mustafi.
Oh, that was more away from him. It just didn't get to the line of that ball when he threw his bat at that one. Won't be too happy with reading the line.
Yeah, trying. Quick run taken. Yeah, good to see Pakistan making a decent start with the bat in the opening pair. They have used 9 different opening pairs last year. This is their 10th opening pair. Within a matter of a year, they have used 10 different opening pairs. Nicely bowled. Nevertheless, 5 runs coming off the over. After 8, Pakistan 30 without loss. So they are looking for a new bunch of cricketers with the World Cup coming up next year.
I think there was an opportunity to do a little better with that short pitch delivery. Didn't do anything in terms of purchase of the wicket. It was short enough to be put away, but he picked the fielder in the deep and just got so experienced in the one-day format.
Straight to the fielder. Yeah, he's a terrible time in the recently concluded Bangladesh Premier League. He was the second highest run scorer for oil and gas team in the recently concluded President's Cup, Grade 1. Scoring 374 runs. Here comes Sadaqat down the track. 1 bounce to the fence for 4. This guy can score runs, Shaim bhai.
Oh, he sure can, and the manner in which he put that away tells you that he's a proper opener. Just a shimmy down the wicket in the slot. Can't put the ball there, Mehdi Hasan Miraj. Just enough flight, enough to give that opportunity for him to come down.
He's quick, he's accurate so far, and this is a deadly combination.
Well, it sure is. 137.3 the first delivery, and the
Wide, punished. It deserved that. And Sahibzada Farhan says thank you very much.
unfortunately that has been the problem with Rana. He can generate plays, he can really annoy the batters, but once in a while he'll offer you freebies like that. Short, wide, ain't not going to miss out on that. Really on top of that, controlled shot, and off it went. Very, very good from Sahibzada Farhan. Moves on to 27 now. Looking rather ominous, looking very comfortable.
Oh, great comeback from Rana, just shaping away from the right-hander. And once again, shot wide and taken. Would you believe it? Sahibzada Farhan handed a straightforward catch at point to Afif Hussain as Rana strikes. That's rocket out.
Well, a similar kind of ball was put away earlier for a boundary. This time round, the pace, I think, was the reason why he couldn't put it forward of square. Big wicket, as mentioning the fact Bangladesh needed one, just got it. Back of length, he tried to ride it, but a good catch. It went quickly to Afif Hussain, and the first strike for Rana and Bangladesh. Pakistan lose their first. A very, very important wicket of Sahibzada Farhan, who is going to take the long walk back after scoring 27. Pakistan
Side Mas Sadakat on 14 of 22. Bangladesh needed that breakthrough, Shaim bhai.
Yeah, mentioned it, and they got it just in the last over of the power play. Very crucial. Shamil Hussain, that's his list A career. He's got 350s and 200s, but this is a different ball game in the international arena. How he's going to fare.
Quick run taken.
100s, 350s.
He played not completely timed, but he will feel a lot better getting off the mark. First ODI runs for Shamil.
Such a relief for any batter in any format, in any game, to get the first runs of the bat, particularly if you're on debut in an international match away from home. Maybe not the meaty part.
Second highest run getter as well. Wow, again down the ground. Will that be taken? Fielders underneath. Oh, would you believe it? It's covered a lot of ground, but in the end, just spills that one. Tanzid Hassan, the fielder on that occasion.
Oh dear, oh dear. What a mess. He covered such a lot of ground. You see that? He just goes after it. Too much height, and he knew he was in a spot of bother. He came around, covered a lot of ground, but right through his fingers. Should have taken that. Can turn out to be
Push and run. Good cricket from Mas Sadakat.
We're going to have a look.
Smell the leather, says Nahid Rana.
He's a depth wicket.
In the air, this time Shamil will have to take that long walk back. Liton Das takes an easy catch as Nahid Rana picked up his second. Shamil, despite getting a life in the previous over, departs after scoring just 4. And that's a rocket out.
I just cannot understand the approach, the thought process of this youngster. He got alive trying to play big. He should have thought about it. Went for another big one, not the length that he should have tried that shot, and it was so easy for Liton Das, and the smiles break out. Nahid Rana gets another one. Shamil Hussain has to take that long walk back after 4.
Bouncy bowling from this speedster from Chapai Nawabganj. Here comes Mohammad Rizwan, loads of experience. Close to 3,000 runs. Over 42 average, 1950s and 400s. Down the leg side. Yes, it was quick, but it was wayward. Leg by, and that brings up the 50 for Pakistan.
It doesn't matter how they come, because runs are very important to Pakistan now after the 2 wickets. Just drifting down leg, just possibly got the thigh pad, the upper part of it, deflecting away, and gets 4 leg.
Again, a lot quicker. Pakistan really needs some stability in the middle now.
They do.
Lost. Oh, bit of a shout. A bit too animated on that occasion. Kumar Dharmasen is pondering whether it's gone over the shoulder height or not. Yes, wide given.
Well, they've got the timer on. I don't think they're going to even ponder about taking a review there. That was a real snorter, 140.4. But the length, you see the shortness of the length, at times entices batters to go for it. Because it's that middling kind of length, not really over, but eventually it was decided, as we can see from this angle, it was way over the head. And understandably, the umpire is giving a wide. But the bowler letting the bat nuances here and there and making sure that they keep it tight. Now that's up in there. There's a fielder coming around. And
Wades. Beaten by pace completely. It was too good for Mas Sadakat. Not enough time to move away from that one. Got the leading edge, and Nahid Rana picked up his third, and that's rocket out. It's also time for a drinks break. as Sadaka departs after scoring 18. Pakistan 55 for 3.
But in terms of Pakistan now really recovering from this rather poor start, they need the experience of Salman Ali Agha, who's got 1363 runs in.
Nicely handled by Rizwan, that shorter delivery. He had time to play it in front of the square. He'll earn him a boundary.
Now that's a good shot, getting over the top of the bounce and rolling the wrist over, hitting it into the ground.
A little bit of weight, nicely worked away by Rizwan. Square of the wicket. There'll be Nexus pay for adding to Rizwan's tally of 10.
Yeah, if you don't get it right, then you're asking for trouble. This didn't get raised that much. It was a comfortable height, and he was waiting on the back foot. Mohammad Rizwan, with the offer, he says, thank you very much. I'm going to put that away for a boundary. Last year, this pair of Rizwan and Salman has been pretty active in terms of partnership. Edge taken, what a delivery! It's a peach, and he picks up his fourth. Now he has picked up a wicket in his each and every over. What a delivery! Absolutely brilliant.
Amazing is that length. It's forced Rizwan to play at it, and that away movement did the rest. Have a look at that, just committing into that very tentative push by Rizwan, and enough edge for Das to take the catch. Fourth for Nahid Rana, fourth for Bangladesh. Pakistan reduced to 64 for 4 in the 16th over. Rizwan walks back with a 10 to his name. Pakistan 6-4 for 4. Most of the overs. And that also changed. Is your approach, so it'll be more of pushing the ball around, forming a partnership to begin with. Like you just mentioned, apart from that opening 41-run partnership, it has been absolutely nothing for them.
I think the bigger question, Sikandar, for the batter is how to cope up with someone like Nahid Rana. He's only bowled 4 overs. He's got figures of 4 for 14 in 4 overs. He's got still 6 more overs up his sleeve. How do one deal with him? What we have seen already is that he's targeting the batters with short pitch deliveries. So you need to have that kind of a technique and a temperament to deal with short pitch deliveries. Otherwise, this can get over very, very quickly. Now they need to put up a fight here. 65 for 4, only the 17th over. Masantala to yet to will have to do something special. They have someone like Salman Agha, but watch out for Nahid Rana. He's bowled 4 on the trot, Sikandar. Maybe a couple of more here for him to see whether he can pick up a 5-up. Maybe just going down the leg side.
Oh, that was mighty close, that inside edge, and will go to the boundary. But how close was that to the set of stumps there? Playing away from the body, just hanging the bat out there, getting the inside part of it.
Yeah, that one is pitched up because the batters are expecting a barrage of short.
What a catch at short leg. Tamim takes it, maybe on the second attempt, but really Nahid Rana is absolutely unplayable out here in Maypur at the moment. 5 down now.
And he's picked up all 5, and it's also the very first time that ninth Rana has picked up a 5 in a one-day international. What a catch. It was again a short one. Try to flick it into the hands, pops it out, and then grabs it. Good reaction, sir, from Tanzid Hassan. That is a great catch. It is a rocket out. He's bowling like a rocket. It is bowling thunderbolts here. Salman Ali Aga gone for 5. Half of the side back in the hut. 69 for 5.
Not like that. Not like that. They're sure. Umpire's finger goes up. He says he feels otherwise. So if he is so sure, he'll probably go upstairs.
TV umpire to the director. We have a player review for caught behind. On-field decision out. I've checked the bowler's feet. Fair delivery. Front on, please. The ball passes close to the bat. Can you go to Ultra-Edge, confirm bat or no bat, please? Just keep running it forward. There's a clear spike as the ball passes the bat. Guys, you can stay with your original out decision. Stand by. Your on-screen signal now.
Well, umpire Ghazi Sohail gets it right. I don't know what the shake of the head was from Abdul Samad. There was surely a nick, and Miraz gets his first. Pakistan lose 6 now. 470.
Yeah, lovely delivery, outside edge, a regulation catch for the keeper. And you can see the reaction from the keeper straight away. They knew there was a nick. So it is a